there, it's Dr. Kelly here from Uptown Chiropractic, and I wanted to just give those that are pregnant a few tips that are going to really help them throughout their day and support what we do for them at the office. And if you're not a patient here, it could still help to support a more comfortable experience through pregnancy. So the first is just a few don'ts. What we don't want to do when we're pregnant is do a lot of repetitive motion. This applies when you're not pregnant as well, but we're especially more sensitive because of the hormone changes and the biomechanic changes that we have while we're going through pregnancy. So things, for me anyway, is not standing on one side of the table and working on, I have to mix it up. So this could apply for you at work or at home, but basically be aware of some of the positions and postures that you're doing throughout your day. Analyze those, and perhaps if you do have any discomfort, that might be one of the contributing factors. So repetitive motions, not great, especially during pregnancy. So the other tip that is a don't is if you are also like me and you have a toddler at home, maybe a couple, what we don't want to do or what we want to try to avoid is one-sided hip carrying. This is maybe difficult for you as it is for me, but basically avoiding long-term or a repetitive carrying on the one side where we have our hip jutted out to the side and we're finishing things up with our other hand. If we have to carry, then it's much better to use both arms and try to be more neutral with that, because we're just going to be a little more sensitive to that sort of thing when we are pregnant. So do's, I'm going to help you sit properly. Again, if you're not pregnant, this can still apply, but we are more sensitive when we are pregnant. So when we go to sit, a lot of times what we see, even at the office, is people sitting with a tucked under rounded pelvis. This is so hard on the supporting structures of the spine, and it can compromise nerve flow. But also our joints are going to be unhappy and our muscles are going to be fatigued and weak. So what we want to do is literally when you sit down, slide your back down the part of the chair, and what you're going to feel is that pelvis feeling a little more rocked forward. You actually will likely feel a little more comfortable immediately right after that. Now your spine's in better alignment, your muscles are more relaxed so that you can sit here for a longer period of time. Also, if you're pregnant and as your belly gets bigger, you really do have to open and let your legs kind of come apart a little bit so that your belly doesn't get squished, and you'll just feel a lot more comfortable. So those are some really great sitting techniques. Try that out. You'll almost immediately feel, that feels much better. So that's a great one. And then the last one's called the figure 8. And just like it's called, you can stand at the chair and basically do figure 8s with your pelvis. So you want to try to get all of the range of motion that you can. Really try to isolate your pelvis. You can put your hands on your pelvis if that makes you have better feedback from your body. This feels really good. It helps to just loosen up all of the supporting structures of your body and gives you some great range of motion that way. So those are a few ways that you can basically help to support what we do at the office for you here and just get you through your pregnancy a little more comfortably. All right, so I hope that helps. Talk soon.